Alright, time for me to actually get a move on. Enough of this holding the fort business. Liberate Octochaz. Oops. Wind. What's going on at Octochaz? A big castle in the north is Fort Romulus. The Indigents built it before Palatinus. The Aurochs couldn't take the fort. The fort was defenseless against the progenitor. Latium uses it now. Uh-huh. Of course they do. I love these forts with a long and storied history. Like, oh, these forts have stood for ages and ages. How many times has it swapped hands? Oh, like a couple dozen. It's not a very good fort, is it? Well, I guess not. Big axe to the face. Oh, come on! I suppose it makes some sense they didn't combine magic. He's not in range of the leader, so to speak. Alright. Now you have no choice! And hopefully we have enough damage to kill him off. Oh, definitely, if Morris will crit. Well done, Morris. Hey, a Toleno! Very cool. Morris will be equipping that. I thought that the only one of those we'd be getting is the one that came with, Bad. Alright, we got a lot of units to clean up at some point. Jessica, keep moving. You can rest at the next stronghold. Same with you, Seth. Why does everything feel like it's moving so slowly? Huh, weird. If anything, I think I should have sped up the game. Oh, you're still after chasing the unit, and I could have sworn I told you to go rest at the stronghold. My bad, Leia. Oh well. Two lone ninjas to deal with. Go smash! I was gonna say kasplat, but oh well. And that gives me an opportunity to heal up the damage you did. And then blow you away with Plasma Storm. Yes. And dings all around. Dowsing Rod, of which I use none. Whew, so everybody's on their way. Wow, Troy, use that power fruit you've got, shall we? Because you have a place to liberate once you've done chasing this unit down to the ends of the earth. Leia needs rest. Finally. Just a couple of people to murder. No big deal, Troy. Though they're probably still in the exhausted area of their fatigue, so they might not do very well. Nah, looks about right. That should be more than enough damage to finish them off then. As long as everything hits, which isn't a guarantee against Hawkmen. Well, look at that. They were probably too tired to dodge. And a Celestial Hammer. Nifty. Alright, head on north. Hopefully you can liberate it before you get too tired to do anything. And yes, I am aware that she's trying to sneak past me. Go, Leia, go. Poor Dorothy. Now the rest of your unit must die after the goblin. So we've gotten to the point in the game where the gates to the netherworld are, if not open, at least cracked enough that we're going to be dealing with undead and netherworld denizens a lot. Because they're unleashed on the world because of our wonderful, wonderful prince. I mean, they're screwing up, and then they're screwing up. And unfortunately, Prince Amrius and the king have decided to use this progenitor bloodline to their advantage. So I don't think they're satisfied just with getting rid of Lotus's influence in the area. Alright, Kodro, I guess you'll be the one to chase him down, because I don't like him hanging around. Looks like Troy is gonna fight Akbar. Akbar, who are you? Oh, you're not a threat at all. This is becoming silly. Units with only one upgraded character, and then they leave that character completely exposed. Right! Swordmaster. Dick move, Swordmaster. I don't get that many attacks in this unit. That's actually a lie. I get 3 from that, 3 from the Paladin, 3 from Liddell, and then I only get 2 from Troy himself. But that's still a lot of attacks, so yeah, blatant lie. And look at that damage. We're doing fine, and you should be able to liberate the town easily. And part of the reason why we missed so much was probably because at this point Troy is tired. Nope, but getting close. Alright, so what am I dealing with here? Sine needs wind. It's gonna be all yours. And in 3, 2, 1, Vega will back you up. And we found a dowsing rod. Hooray for us. Jessica. Go after somebody. If you finish them off, great. If you don't, also great. Bolt. Morale has been liberated. Well done, Troy. I'll send Bolt to clean up that other unit, since he's not tired. What is your plan? Prince Amrius is fighting Lotus to save this kingdom. Shouldn't you help him get rid of Lotus once and for all? In theory. But then you have the demons. So yeah, not so much. At this point, the lesser of two evils are the ones that aren't, you know, literally evil. By definition, demons, you know, kind of got that vibe going for them. That was some nice chicken fingers, though, for my puppies. Num num. Yeah, Holy Comet. Special type of whip, I believe. And since I have 3 whip users at this point, that's pretty nifty to have. And Jessica found a Cloak of Oath, which was another thing I was looking for. Mostly because I have no idea what it does. Once Troy's rested enough, I'll start sending him north. Leia! There appears to be a cataphract unit that doesn't know what to do. Why don't you show them what to do? With your spear. A couple of fencers and a couple of ninjas. You would think we were back in, like, Scene 5. Okay, well, maybe closer to, like, Scene 7 or Scene 8. Scene 5, I think we were still dealing with soldiers in incomplete units. I was trying to start a second file so I could do some Chaos Frame manipulation, just play for fun with different builds and stuff like that. And it just wasn't working out, because unless I use the same emulator I'm using for this game, it just doesn't work. And if I use the same emulator for this game, I don't have save file room space, unless I do some manipulation and juggling around, which I was worried if I do that, I might accidentally do something to the save file for the LP, and it might be gone forever. Don't want that! So, Celestial Veil. Interesting. I'm sensing a theme with all the items in this scene. Interesting. Anyway, go after Jian. Nah, keep going after Hannibal. He's tired enough that if you do catch up to him, you'll deal some serious damage. So I might as well. Bunch of witches and an enchanter. Remember, witches don't have an advanced class. They don't upgrade into anything. So, this is sort of a fully upgraded unit? Sort of? Yeah, no. I'm also not really certain why you would change a witch's equipment for anything other than defense. I notice a few of these ladies have arc wands equipped. Does it help the status effect land more often if you deal more quote-unquote damage or have a higher intellect stat? I don't know if it does. So it kind of confuses me why you would even bother with equipment on witches beyond defensive bonuses to make sure they survive longer. Anyway, that unit's pushed back more than enough. Jessica's gonna get pounded. And he liberated Seni. Let's see what's going on in Seni. Shall we win? I can't believe you made it all the way here. Prince Amrius is powerful enough to make Lotus stand up and take notice. What can you do? It's time for us to support Prince Amrius. Oh yes, let's just stop our whole rebellion, the whole abolishing the class system, and all the problems that this country specifically has put us through and say, yeah, but let's get rid of Lotus, and then everybody's happy. No. Not terribly worried. They'll survive. No virtue attacks on the enemy side, so my zombie's not in danger of permadying. Be nice if the characters that I wanted to die would die, though. Unfortunately, my zombie's gonna focus all the attacks until she dies, so there we go. Oh, right! I forgot the Itval. Well, there goes all my zombies. That was fun. The danger of not paying attention if you're using undead as primary characters in your units. Let that be a lesson to you if you plan to do so, folks. Anyway, now that we've are running away and our unit is down to one character, I think it's now a good time for you to head on home. Jessica. Run. Run like the wind. In the meantime, I've got cleanup crew work to do. So let's head Morris and Ankaseth up. Actually, I'll be back once cleanup crew work is done. And on the way to this town, Troy found a misty coat, which was on my list of things to find. So, yay, we found it. Be back when something interesting happens. Okay, at this point, the cleanup crew work actually took a lot shorter than I thought it would, because I didn't realize that I'm pretty much on the final assault, and I've cleaned up almost every unit. There's only one left. So, yeah. And he's on my way to the castle. So, let's make with the murder of the rest of these units, shall we? They are in our way. Dark Flame, ooh boy. That was unnecessarily powerful, and I loved every minute of it. Oh no. You had to put my siren to sleep, didn't you? You just had to. Couldn't just die peacefully. Wonderful guards, Morris. Considering using a Pedra. No, I can't. By the time it charged up, battle was over. Oh well. I'll just have to chase that unit down at some point and murder them the rest of the way. Oh goody, it's on the base. That makes things wonderful. Morris, get ready for the assault, but don't start it yet. And Ankaseth caught up to Hannibal, which is good. I need this unit to gain some experience. Oof, so many big swords! Big swords everywhere! Shields? None of us need shields! Best defense is a fantastic offense. That's this unit's motto. Which is weird, since they started off as, you know, 2 phalanxes with Ankaseth and a healer. Well, actually, it was 2 archer Dianas. Elder sign? The hell's an elder sign? Why didn't I mark it down to find out what it was? That was awfully silly of me. Yes, Jessica, go ahead and rest. You've had a long day. And by long, I mean murderous. Everybody, join the party. So, you're probably curious who's inside the base, because it's obviously a special unit. Say hello to Xevec, Superior Knight. In case you don't remember, Xevec is a member of the Revolutionary Army, and leader of his own group, sort of like ours. A mobile unit that, a mobile group that works on its own, that does its own thing while still helping rebellion ideals. Something tells me Xevec wasn't captured when we lost communication with him. I'm afraid it's far worse than that, but we'll find out when we talk to him personally. Shall we? Beck. Yes, you and your terribly frightening witch brigade. Oh, son of a gun! Yay! Liches don't need sleep. Don't miss! Yes, that's right. Haha! Oh, darn it. Would have went a lot better if they combined magic, but what are you gonna do? Witch Brigade means no combining magic fun for me. Are liches just immune to status effects? Is that what I'm getting? Because I can't think of any time they've been hit with a status effect. I'll look back when I'm editing this video, well, or these videos, should the case be, and see if he has been affected by a status effect, but I don't think he has. And that's sort of very, very awesome. And since it's a point I keep making and I keep noticing, then obviously something's going on there. I'm just worried that I was like, oh, we got hit by a status effect, and just didn't notice and didn't mention it all. Because that sounds like a thing I would do. Lamia the Dragon Master. Hey, look! An actual threatening unit. That could still be improved. I mean, seriously, Fire Red Dragon? He's a cute, adorable little red dragon. Besides, I have a Dragoon. You know, the legendary warrior specifically designed to kill dragons. Yeah, those guys. And then, of course, there's Bolt, who just kills everybody equally well. Because he's Bolt. Owie. That was almost frightening. In its own non-threatening way. Just because I don't like you. Well done, Zapdos. Not enough to finish off the entire unit, more than enough to, you know, make them not a threat. I don't think I'm going to clean up these guys because they're too surrounding the fortress. Oh, actually. Vega! Guess what you get to do? Oops. Go dragon hunting. Oh, they're going to run pretty far away, though. I don't think it's going to work. I'll let her get a bit of a head start, and then I'll say 3, 2, 1. Party time. Kodro, you're fine. Kodro is my backup in case something goes wrong. And wind and try. Off we go, folks. Let's find out if Xevec is really a traitor. I have my own hunch, thank you. Yes, Jessica, I'm glad you're finally well rested. Oh, Beck first, huh? Well, good on you, Morse. Make with the murder. And dead. And dead. And almost dead. And dead. Very good. You know, originally I wasn't going to make a Lich because I thought they only attacked twice from the back row, so I was like, well, what's the difference between them and an Archmage? If you would have just told me then that they were immune to status effects, I would have said doing it. I didn't care about third attack. Now they have a third attack. Zevik, so you did betray us. Don't get me wrong. Independence from Lotus is one of our goals, right? I just gave one a higher priority over the other. What? Both the king and the prince gain the power above all. You know, the ultimate power attained by the progenitor himself. With that, gaining independence from Lotus is a piece of cake. The ultimate power? No! You must not use that. It's the power of the netherworld. So what? The only thing that matters is power, nothing else. As long as we get what we want, who cares about the means? If we succeed, we'll join the elite. Help me for the future of this kingdom. There's a reason you share a model with Raid. Short-sightedness and a belief that power's virtue in its own right. I'm afraid I disagree. The ultimate power is a bigger threat than Lotus could ever come up with. I'm glad Morris could help you see that way. You're finished. Against the prince, against the royal blood. You don't have a chance. Of course we don't, Xevec. Of course we don't. You'll have to forgive me if I don't believe you. More short-sightedness within the Revolutionary Army. Remember, the first thing that happened after we joined is we were attacked by our own people. Yes! Angel's Night! What's this? Apparently, we haven't taken Fort Romulus yet. I wonder what that means. Let's check back next time and we'll find out together. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.